What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys. Today I have a review of the TAKARA TOMY Transformers Rise of the Beasts, or Beasts Awakening Optimus Primal. That's right, my zillions. What we have here is a big Japanese DX style Optimus Primal. Big guy, like a lot of Japanese DX toys. One that's being imported here, but not being released here in stores. So Hasbro Pulse was importing it. Entertainment Earth, BBTS, places like that. We're getting it. I got mine though through Amazon Japan, because if you got it direct from Japan, you got the pre-order manufacturer's bonus of the flaming Cheetah. That's right, a little Cheetor weapon thing. I forget what they call these guys. Weaponizers, battle masters, I don't know. Whatever they call them. I haven't got one of these. I'm happy to get this, happy to review it as part of this because it comes with this. So that's very cool. Not much to go there, it's in a little baggie. But this is awesome. Huge box, window box, by the way. Very, very cool. Love these Japanese boxes. Optimus Primal here, Optimus Primal there. Really liked them in the movie, by the way. Very cool. All of this. You got robot mode, you got beast mode. I'm very excited about this. Very, 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 very excited. Of all the Primals that I've seen, Studio Series included, which looks great. I was most excited about this because I love DX style toys, because not only is it a Transformer, but it has a DX style feel, and it just looks super cool. So, without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here is Primal out of the package, and it is awesome. It is, without a doubt, so far the best looking Optimus Primal. I don't say that lightly because we did do the Yellow Park, which I really liked a lot. I think this looks better in a lot of ways, but we'll get to that. As you can see, also a little channel note, we're back in my old space, though a different configuration for now. Things are going to be changing as we go. I don't think this is going to be the final background. It's just bare table right now. But we will change as we go. I just wanted to get into the space and start moving on reviews here. So there it is. Little note on Primal. Little note on the space. Another note on Primal. I call this a DX figure. And, there's reasons for that. I've dealt with a lot of DX, like Super Sentai stuff. From Bandai and all kinds of other DX toys, and this guy fits the mold. What that means is it has like gimmicks of some sort, transformation gimmicks. It's a deluxe style toy. This definitely fits that bill. It's not, I would say, an ultimate Optimus Primal. I know it's been described that way in certain places, but it's not really described that way on any of the Japanese listings, nor on any of the packaging, so I wouldn't, but it's pretty ultimate anyway. But before we get to Primal himself, let's look at Flaming Cheetah here. Cheetor done in red. It looks pretty cool, I have to say. I really, really like it. I had no interest in getting the regular weapon, but this was very cool to get. It's got translucent plastic, which is nice. I like that. And red, really good details. Let's zoom in for better details. Really, really nice looking. I really like it a lot. The back legs look really good. The hind legs, the front legs look pretty cool too. It does have little feet on the front legs that do move on little ball joints. And these are on ball joints as well. So the back leg, no other movement in the back leg. Then you got the tail sword, which is fine. The body has some numbers printed on it. This side does not. The body is not clear plastic, as you can see. And neither are these feet. And neither is this neck. You do have a peg hole here that you don't see right here now, which is fine. The head sculpt is really nice. I do like that. So yeah, whoa. A nice little, and you can move the head ever so slightly, I think. Nah, not really, actually. Because of transformation, but, it is what it is. But anywho, let's do that transformation. Just keep it here. This is not really much of a transformation. I believe these go like this. Something like that. And then this goes over here. And then, you know, you have the blade out like so. I think this is how this goes. I believe, yes, this looks like it's flat like this. So that's pretty cool. Like this, we could bring in Primal now. Oh, make him slip. This desk is slippery. That's why I usually do have stuff on it, and I will at some point. I just gotta figure out what that is. That is, you know, attached to the arm as so. It does make me want to get more of these, you know, to, well, not maybe this, although it would have been cool to have 2 of these to attach, you know, one that looks the same on either arm. But, you know, I kind of do want to get like another weapon to attach to the other arm just to, you know, make it cooler. Oh, that's not attached here. But this could also attach to any other, I guess they're 5mm-esque ports. They're in a like a diamond shape here. But you have it on his shoulders as well, if you want to do that. Basically, he could attach all these weapons. You could do it on his back for like storage. So you do have a bunch of holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these to attach it. And that's pretty good, I'd have to say, you know, if you need to do so. I kind of like having it just as, you know, a little buddy Cheetor, flaming red Cheetor. I think that's nicer. Little kitty. His little kitty. I like it. Primal comes with his blades, and they're really cool for this figure. I really like the orange that they put on here. It looks so good with the gray. Talk about, you know, taking that plain gray color and adding the perfect color to enhance that. I don't know. It just looks really, really good together. So I really like it. The sculpt work is pretty decent on them. And we bring in Prime, and this is part of his articulation, but his hand's open, yeah. And yeah, you slip him in, and then you close the fingers around it. It's not like the most super secure way to do it, but it works well enough. And that goes in there. Ooh, it's better to slide it in, and then close. So it's not like super secure, but again, it works well enough to get it to do what you need to do. It's got to make sure the fingers are totally closed, but this one seems a little bit more loose. All right, this one is holding pretty steady, but yeah, this one seems a little bit loose. Now, another thing one thing I noticed that I wished it was able to do, it comes with these little, you know, pegs designed into the sides, but they don't peg in to these. Wouldn't that have made so much sense to do? And then he could have had these cool, like, arm blades. You know? I don't know. I think that would have been really cool. As it stands, you know, you have these things here that stick out. You know, if we're talking storage here. And then you would put them in these holes over here. So a little peg there. They don't stick on the best. Maybe this one will go on here. Better, yeah. And this one would go here. So yeah, they don't stick on the best. So I think maybe this hole maybe not cut the greatest on this side for it not to stay. There we go. Well, that's how it looks on his back. It does look cool, you know, and then you could be like, well, I'm gonna grab my sword out of there, you know. Yeah, you could do some of those posing. I don't know, it's not bad. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good on him, I have to say. They're really nice. They're really, really nice. I just wish you could, you know, utilize those little pegs they have on him. Also, these can combine into one. So that is always cool. You know, standard primal thing to do. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it looks very, very nice. I do like it. It definitely goes in this hand better for whatever reason than that hand. But all in all, oh yeah, yeah. Well, it looks pretty good, I have to say. And the last things we get with Primal are the first part of the gimmick. It is these little missiles. They're like furry missiles, or that could be flames, but they look furry to me. Do they look furry to you? They look furry to me. They're just done in black or dark gray. Now, you can store these, first off. You see the ends of the cannons here sticking out, which does add a nice little pop of color. We haven't even talked about the figure quite yet, but you could do that. You know, so if you want to store them, I would. You know, where else are you going to do with them? But then you sacrifice a little bit of articulation. But take these out, and we're going to do the gimmick now. So, what you want to do here is open up this a little bit first, the front part, just to do that, kind of free that up a little bit, and then open that up, and then there's these little sections here that you need to flip up. See those? Right there? You flip those up, and then you're gonna have to push the cannons up and out. Oh, up and out. Up and out. Like that. And then get this all situated again. Now, the thing I've also noticed is... Oh, I don't think I did this right. No, I did. Alright, so cannons are there. It looks a little off, doesn't it? Like it's not sitting quite right. I'll have to check that out. But cannons, they look cool, red with the gray plastic, and either way, this is the cannons, right? And you stick these in here, and these are just like friction shooters, you know, so you're just pushing them out. They do work depending on, you know, your push, and I am expecting to lose these in 3, 2, or 1. Fire. Goodbye to you. Let's fire another one, and we get, you know, it's like a video game point of view. How about we do this? Yeah, let's kill all those Power Rangers. Ah. Focus. Here we go. Ready? Nope. I think one of these two fires better than the other. The one we fired first. Oh, it fired. Didn't go too far. Just went on the desk, but, you know. There it is. But it fires. Let's try this again. Pop. Yeah, it didn't go too far. You know what? I'm kind of okay with that because, you know, like I just said, I feel like I'm gonna lose them. Otherwise, but yeah. I just gotta see if I align this correctly because I feel like these should be sticking up further, but maybe not. Like, they are, you know, a little articulated. I don't know. It looks fine. I like them, you know. I think they're cool looking. The thing is, I wouldn't, like, display him. And it's very, like, old school Primal thing. I wouldn't display him with those sticking out. It just doesn't look good. So, basically, I wouldn't display it like this, I guess. You know, it's better with them in, I would say. But wait, there's another gimmick. That's right, because he comes with his wrist cannons. And there's a button down here. And you press the button and pop. There they go. Look at that. That is cool. Also done in that same red there. That is pretty awesome. You get them on both hands. Love that sound. That is a satisfying DX style sound. So, yeah. That is very, very cool. I guess if you have, like, some effect parts, might be able to stick in here. I can see how this is rounded. Do I have any near me? I don't know, but I think that looks pretty good. So as far as articulation for this guy, the head moves like so, goes up and down. Then these things move the shoulder pads here. The arms swivel this way, goes out that way. It is hindered a bit. Then you have swivel at the elbow. You have a nicely deep elbow bend. I like it. The wrist swivel. You saw the fingers. They do close, which is cool. And they open pretty good too. Swivel at the waist. Legs spread pretty much fully. And then beautiful ratchets back and forth. Oh yeah, I love that. Then the knees are ratcheted as well. Oh yeah. That to me is the sound of DX toys. I just love ratchets. I really do. Then you got ankle rocker, which works very nicely. And the foot has a hinge, you know, toe hinge, if you want to call it that. Why not? You can. And there is a swivel right above the knee here. So that is a very, very good. This butt skirt moves as well. So there you go for the articulation. It's actually really, really good for a Transformer. So in those terms, it's pretty ultimate. Alright, so, you know, I was going to say let's take a look at this guy in full, and we are. But we're going to start at the head, because there is one more gimmick here. But before we get to it, let's look at the head sculpt we have here. The face-plated head sculpt with the green eyes looking perfect. Silver faceplate looking nice. As you can see that there is a little bit of paint around. You see the glossiness, that gunmetal around the eyes. It looks really, really good. Love that. Love his head completely. On all sides. Looks really good. Very, very nice. And then my zillions, you open up his head. Let's show it. And you flip it around for his unmasked head. Well, unfaceplated head. Look at that. That is sweet. So there you go. The other face, and everything is perfect here as well. The mouth looks good. And that's a pretty Optimus Primal here. Very awesome. I love it. So, continuing on, his chest plate looks really good. The maximal symbol is printed well. Silver right there and there. Then you got the different shades of gray again. The gunmetal parts look really, really good. There's a little faux fur on the sides here. Chest here looks very nice. The waist, I should say, looks very, very nicely done. Then you got silver down here, which looks great. More gunmetal here. Going back up a little bit, the arms. Got gunmetal trim around the shoulder pads. Furry shoulder pads there. Then more robotic arms, which look really good. Fur detail here as well. I don't love these things, you know, they kind of stick out. And I wish you were able to push them in. I don't know. And that could have been a little bit better thought out. I really didn't need all of these holes. It really brings it down a little bit, but again, the XY, it's gonna do that. The inside of the arm, it's kind of plain, but it works. You got a little, you know, you got more paint here, gunmetal inside the arm, which is really nice. Then the hands, I think, look pretty decent, as we've seen. This is the other side of the arm. Again, gunmetal trim around that. More gunmetal in there. Really, really nice. All the way in the arm, it's silver. On those armpits. That's crazy. That is bananas. The backpack looks really good. I like that. Really nice sculpt there. Pretty much done just in the one gunmetal gray color, but it looks fine. Same thing with the butt plate. Really well done. Then we started looking at the legs, but the back of the legs look pretty good. I like these things here. I think that's pretty interesting the way they did it. Then you got gorilla feet on the bottom. The back of the legs look pretty good. Fur detail on the sides. The front of the legs look really nice. A really nice sculpt here. That's the top parts. But front here, really nice. Again, gunmetal looks fantastic. And then the feet look really good. The robot feet. So, yeah. He's looking real good. I love the proportions. I love how big and burly and meaty he is. I mean, this is what an Optimus Primal should feel like through and through. Whether or not it's accurate is up to you, but it's accurate for me. I really like it a lot. I think it's pretty fantastic, honestly. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is gonna rank. This is gonna rank, guys. This is a really good figure. And for size comparison in robot mode, here is Optimus Primal with some Rise of the Beast Optimus Primals and some older design Optimus Primals with the Legacy, Masterpiece, and the Vintage reissue. But you know what? Taking an extra moment here just to show you these guys. I just like that this guy's beefier, is what it comes down to. The beef wins for me. You know, I feel like accuracy is like somewhere, you know, in between these guys. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I definitely I like what they did here with this one. So with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, and that is transform and, well, I guess we don't transform, right? We maximize! And here is Primal in his gorilla mode and beast mode. And he's pretty cool, you know, he's a Primal figure that has all the same, I don't want to say issues, but things that just kind of annoy me that all the Primals do. Like, I never dig how they do it. I mean, like, y'all gotta come up with a better way than that. I don't know. It never works for me. It never looks good. You want gorilla mode to look cool, and all of that just never works. So you get the big butt here, butt plate. You get the back. You know, sculpt is good on them. No doubt about it. The arms remain the same. You got the now gorilla toes, which actually look really nice. I do like them a lot. So there's that. And then the chest is flipped. And I like this chest. I think it looks really, really good. You know, like I wouldn't have mind if this was the only chest I had to have the Maximal symbol there. You got some silver paint on the sides on these like light looking things. The gunmetal here looks absolutely fantastic, so that's really cool. And of course, you get the gorilla head, which is excellent. I really dig it. You know, it would have been cool if his jaw opened, but it's really, really good. You got color separation here as well. This whole top part is more gunmetal-y than the more silver mouth, although that's pretty gunmetal-y too. This is, I guess, more grayish, but comes off gunmetal-y. And then you got the awesome, awesome green eyes. Love that. That looks really good. So sculpt work throughout that head is awesome. Really great face. Totally, totally dig it, guys. The mouth looks really good. The nose looks really good. As you can see, there's a little bit of paint there in, you know, the indents. So that's very, very cool. Looks good from the side. It's a little, you know, whatever, it's hollow or something on it, but it's not that bad. Like hollow up here, but whatevs. You need it like that. But yeah, it looks really good head-wise. You know, I mean, I guess overall, it's probably one of the better ones of these. You know, that's for sure. But yeah, you know, I still have the same issues I always have with Primal figures. But it looks good. So I'm not going to complain too much. It's not really complaint. It is what it is. That's what Takara does, you know, so, and Hasbro, so. But looks good. I mean, looks good in this mode. Articulation, you got the head here that turns. You know, it goes up and down a bit. It is on a wacky kind of joint because of the transformation and stuff. The waist still moves, but obviously you don't want to move it too much because you have all of this. The legs still do the same movements as they did before. That's good. You know, obviously they're in a different position, but they still work. Arms do all the same movements too. And, you know, I'll leave it at that because it's all really the same. So, but yeah, Primal, beast mode, especially this head, looks pretty good. And for your size comparison in this mode, here is Optimus Primal with the mainline Primal. And it's alright, this one's okay. You know, this one's better. And the Rebor, 05 con, okay? He's an 05 con. So, yeah. He's a big guy, you know? He doesn't stand up tall like an actual ape, but you know what? He's fine. And as for Cheetor in this mode, I mean, first off, that's how he compares to him size-wise. You know, you can have him ride his back if you want. Little buddies, alright? Why not? As far as, like, the weapon, the blade, just want to transform it, I think. I always do this wrong. It's supposed to be like this. I guess you could, I mean, you can put it wherever you want. You can put it back here. Do that. That's fine. I also put the missiles stored up in there. It's a good spot, right? That works. And just to get an additional sense of size, here it is with the two of the leader class Dinobots with Grimlock and Snarl. As you can see, it's kind of leader class-ish in this mode. And my final thoughts, you know, this is an awesome figure. I said it already, but this is going to rank, and it's going to rank pretty high on my best of the year list. I really like it. Honestly, like, minutes after I took it out of the package, I was already saying top 5 figure. And that I played around with it for almost a week. I gotta say that holds, man. It's really, really good. I like it. I don't love it in gorilla mode, but it is what it is. I never like the gorilla modes for the Primal figures. I still feel like they haven't, you know, totally perfected that, but I love the gimmicks. I think they're awesome. I just really think this is a really great figure. Proportions are excellent. He's so beefy. It's just a nice, huge figure. I really love what they did with the blades. It looks really cool, like Energon on them. You know, I don't think I mentioned that before, but yeah, Energon. Oh yeah, I love the pre-order bonus, so I'm glad I got it from Amazon Japan. It's a fun little extra figure to have, you know, and there you go. That's my review. This is fantastic. If you get your hands on it, if you've, you know, had a pre-order on, you know, Hasbro Pulse or Entertainment Earth or BBTS, don't cancel it if you can. Just keep those and get this figure. It's truly, truly awesome. A lot of fun. Different. Very different than the figures you, I think you'd expect from like Hasbro. But it's not Hasbro. It's Takara straight up on their own, which is very interesting, very curious why that happened, but I love that it did. And there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Diversify your collection because there's awesome figures like this out there. Until next time, peace out, peeps.